y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Hello, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Tell somebody about a player. Subscribe. How's y'all doing today? Say it's Thursday around here in these streets. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash out early. I appreciate that right there. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say, what pop past the leg of these 30 minutes of fire. Say, Denton, Texas is sliding on in and hitting that like button. Oakland, California is up in the house. The 209 Cali is in the building. Say, the D is in the building on lunch in this mofo. Let's say, what up, though, Pastor? What it do? Say, the 828 Polk County, North Carolina is in the building. Say big truck drive on time. Sup, Pastor the 412 Cliffsboro, Pennsylvania is in the building. Say here for the 29 minutes of that 5. Appreciate you being here. Guess what's up? How's y'all day going? I hope everyone is having a lovely day. I hope that we all alive. Hell, if you round here and you watching the player right now, you is alive. Shout out to Phyllis for the $2 cash app. Say, hey chat, happy Thursday, $2 challenge. Y'all, we got a $2 challenge going already. I appreciate. Say, hey, Sugar the 612, Minneapolis, Minnesota is present and accounted for. What it do. The 334 the Gun Monkey Town is up in the building. Salute Detroit in the house. Say like number 24. Say, hey, the 305 is in the building. I appreciate y'all for being here. The 614 is in here. Pastor, love your show. Say, watch it faithfully. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. Now listen, in case y'all don't know, typically, hell, we be trying to get over 100 thumbs up before the 07. We might not get there today, like I've been saying, because we is on the number 4 channel. We got 2 more days until the Willie Williams Show live channel has been released from being detained in YT jail. We gonna call it YT jail. Got to play on lockdown right now, but we're going to bust out in a few more days here. We're going to get a bond, you know what I'm saying? Say, hey, Sugar and Chat, say Tyler, Texas is back up in this thing. What's happening? Nebraska is in the building. Atlanta's in the house. The 513, messing with the algorithm, say hitting that like button, say what up midday news family. Man, I appreciate y'all for coming on in. The 817 Fort Worth done made on up in this thing. The 502 Louisville, Kentucky is in there. What it do? Y'all, we at 91 and was almost 07. Can we hit 100 thumbs up before 07 and at least before 08? This is what we be trying to do. Memphis, Tennessee, the 901 is in the building. You say, watch and listen, Willie working. I'm trying to tell you, damn it, I done showed up, and hopefully I'm able to show out around here. Say, Willie, I'm on my lunch break. Man, listen. Whenever you go back and we still on, please don't let nobody find you. Do not let nobody see what you doing around here. Somebody who want to be like doing better than you. You know, they just want to be up top. They don't want to be where they at. They want to be like above and beyond out here, and they'll do anything in their mind, anything possible to get to the next level. Come on, y'all. We got what there it is. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done hit 100 by '07. That's what I'm talking about. We doing something good around here. Now, I do not know if the notifications is going out, but like I tell y'all, if you will subscribe to me, and hell, you can't tell me that you like me and you're not subscribed. You can't tell me that you like me and you have not hit the notification bell on every channel you subscribe to with me. It's like 27% of people who have hit the notification bell, and a lot of times this is why you is not receiving your notification. Now, a lot of people they have hit the notification button and they still don't get the notification, but at least hit the button for when they is being nice and they want to give out notifications that you is one who can receive the notification. Y'all, let's go on and get right on into it. We talking about the sassy trucker. We talking about the sassy trucker. I watched the interview that was sent to me yesterday. Appreciate that right there. And I said, well, hell, we gonna go ahead on and talk about it today. That's what we gonna do. And by listening to it, which in the beginning, when this whole thing first started, I know, believe all women, but it's hard. It's hard to believe the story. It be hard to believe these baby stories out here, but we start off believing all women. Oh man, we finna run it down. We finna watch the interview. We finna watch another video about it. And we gonna see what's being said, because she finally speaks out. She finally have a sit down interview about the things that had done transpired over in Dubai. Say much love, Willie, get the bag, bro. Appreciate that right there. You say that bitch is a liar in the truest form out here in the street. You say that baby lying like a shag rug, okay? That's what's up. Listen, she ain't learned nothing. That baby ain't learned nothing. Let me go and put this up real quick. Here we go. Let's go on and get into it. Listen, I was under the impression, and I'm pretty sure that a whole bunch of Americans or people in the in the entire world believe that she was in jail. We believe that she was in jail the whole time that she's been over there. And when we do some digging and then when we do some listening, we find out that that was not actually true. And influencers held in Dubai for months with the threat of jail time hanging over her following a public argument is now on her way home to the United States. Now she's home. So we're going back with this article right here. This article was like a week or two ago, something like that. But a Houston woman, Tierra Allen, a driver who runs the popular Sassy Trucker account on TikTok, has been stranded in Dubai for 3 months after her passport was confiscated while she was there on vacation in May. The 29-year-old was told that she had been arrested for raising her voice to a male employee at a car rental company following a dispute. But Dubai police told Newsweek that she was being investigated for slandering and defaming the man. It was very traumatizing. It was a very traumatizing experience for me, Allen told Newsweek. That's all we gonna say about that right there. Hell, that's all the reading that we're gonna do about this article here. You have to think about the words that's being used. Had been stranded in Dubai for 3 months after her passport was confiscated. Remember that. Stranded in Dubai. It don't say that she was locked up out here in these streets. It don't say she was locked up. She was stranded. Let's go ahead on to this video right here. Let's go ahead on. We finna kind of take our time. Right now. Hold on. This the wrong video. I ain't got the video already set up. Shout out to myself for being my own producer out here in these streets. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. Don't judge me and all that fly stuff. I'll tell you, Tell you walk a mile in my shoes. Only God could judge me. He know my heart. My mama black. All that good stuff right there. So I can take that out of your thought process when you're trying to shame me for what I just had done said. But here we go. Let me put it up on over here. There's some things that I listen to and I'm like, all right, cool. Some things just don't make sense, but here we go.
Terrifying case. A family right now is desperately working to get a young woman home from overseas, back here in the States. She was on vacation.
Mind you, this video is before she came home. This one is before she came home. The next one is going to be her sit-down interview with the media. Here we go.
And it turned into a nightmare, and she has now spent months detained in Dubai.
Heard what she said too? Detained in Dubai, not detained in jail. Remember that.
Social media influencer Tiara Young Allen has been detained since May after she got into a car accident in Dubai and then attempted to retrieve some personal belongings from a rental car company.
And we have to remember, she got into an accident. She was supposedly not the one who rented the car. She was in the car with her friend. Her friend was driving the car, not her. Remember that.
And that's when things started to go sideways. The rental company worker told her that she needed to pay money in order to get her items back, including her ID, her credit card, and some other personal belongings. Tiara's mom says that the worker was aggressive and started screaming at Tiara. And Tiara then screamed back. She was charged with screaming in public.
Stop. We also have to remember, a lot of us was under the influence that she was driving trucks while over in Dubai. Remember that? Anybody remember that? I don't know whether y'all just missed what she said here and what was in the article. She was on vacation in Dubai. She was not working, driving trucks in Dubai at the time this incident happened.
Which is a crime in Dubai. Joining me now is Tiara's mother, Tina Baxter, and Houston community activist Quanell X. Thank you both for being here. It's shocking, it's stunning, it's terrifying. For you, Tina, this must be a nightmare. Tell me about the last time you heard from your daughter.
I did hear from her this morning by text message. We did talk on the phone yesterday.
And how did she sound? What is she telling you?
She's stronger than me right now, but she's definitely depressed. She's scared. She's confused. I've never seen her this depressed in her whole entire life.
Why is she told she was arrested? What information was she given at the time?
She was told that a case was opened against her by Musa Rental Car Company for screaming.
And where, go ahead, sorry.
So she was there to pick up her items after a minor fender bender, and she was actually invited there by the rental car company. She told me that they sound like they were very cooperative over the phone, but when she got there, she said their whole demeanor changed immediately, especially because they realized she was alone.
They realized that she was alone. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash app. Say, stop apologizing. We know you. You all good. That's what's up. Appreciate that. Here we go.
And they really didn't have any intentions on giving her back her items. So she told me that the employee started screaming at her and insisting that she give him money. And she wanted the whole nightmare to go away. So she was willing to give the money. But the only thing is that they had her credit cards. They had her cell phone. She's used to paying using transactions on her iPay or using her credit cards. She couldn't pay them. So she had no way of even giving them any money at the moment because they had every form of payment that she brought to Dubai with her.
How does that sound? Does that sound like something correct to you? It supposedly was trying to extort her for her to get her personal items back. She can't pay y'all if she don't have her personal items like her credit card or phone, whatever, right? You mean to tell me if somebody is trying to extort you and the way that you can actually get paid from the extortion is if this person had means of paying you for the extortion, and you ain't gonna get them their credit card back? You ain't gonna give them their debit card? You ain't gonna give them their phone back to, let's say, Apple Pay you? You ain't gonna do none of that, right? I'm just asking. I'm just asking a question.
Let me ask.
Her wallet was left inside the vehicle. Oh, she's gonna explain that later on too. Don't worry about it. Oh, we got time today.
How is she able to contact you? What is she saying about where she's being held and how she's being treated right now?
She's being treated okay right now. I don't want to talk about where she's being held because...
Stop. She's being treated pretty well right now. I don't want to talk about where she's held. She wasn't in jail. Y'all understand this? She wasn't in jail, but she don't want to let us know where they holding her at because of whatever, maybe something may happen if she give her location. She wasn't held anywhere. Is she gonna explain it later? Don't even worry about it.
I'm really concerned about her safety. She ended up with her friend's phone that was also detained in the accident.
She ended up with a friend phone that was detained in the accident. So why didn't she have her own phone? What happened to her phone? How was she able to get a friend phone during the accident when everything in the car was left in the car, according to what she's going to say a little bit later on? Okay.
And she was able to reach me through the friend's phone. And she eventually she used another form of getting in contact with me.
So she used the friend phone to contact you after she got the friend's phone after the accident while being detained.
Keep me up to date on what's happening.
So she's been keeping you up to date. Remember, y'all, if she was in jail, she could have not been keeping her up to date. I don't think that you can keep calling people. Well, hell. I don't. No. If she was detained, arrested, locked up, she could not be contacting her mother every day to keep her updated through her friend's phone.
It's been several months, Quanell. Is the State Department involved here? What steps and actions are you taking in accordance with the family to try to get, one, information, and two, and more importantly, bring her home safely?
Bam. Stop. Great question. Why mama didn't Apple Pay her friend phone until she got her belongings? Don't even worry about it. Don't worry.
They are aware of her case. They're saying they've been looking into it. They have spoken with her counsel. What we're upset is that this is a concocted charge. It's a trumped up charge because she was attempting extortion at the rental car company to get extra money and extra fees out of her. When she contested that, they knew by accusing her of screaming in public or raising or elevating her voice that that was a crime. But you have the man that works over in a car company raising his voice also. He's not charged with a crime. It's a double standard in Dubai. Why is
it's a double standard in Dubai? Like it's double standards in the great United States of America. Why does a mother get the child damn near 100 times, 100% of the time, damn near 100% of the time over the father? That's a double standard, but we ain't arguing that right there, is it? Is it? We ain't activism in that, are we? Not at all. Females get to smash the minors and get way less time, slaps on the wrist a whole bunch of times when they're having sex with the minors in school. We ain't arguing that double standard. But a man yells according to her and them, and then she yell, but it's against the law to be raising your voice. Why is it that a man can raise his voice but a woman can't? That's how I go around there. If that was the case, that's just how I go around there. Just like in the great United States, from those few examples that I just gave, that's just how I go around here in the great United States of America. We ain't protesting, we ain't activism, nothing.
The man can raise his voice, but a woman can't raise hers to the...
Yes, and a woman can have children and a man can't. Oh, my bad. Men can have children too. Women can have abortions. Women can have abortions. Men can't. Well, damn it. Have they said yet if men can have abortions yet? I don't want to be rude and say, Willie, stop being a hater. Say it's called female privilege. Facts in the great United States of America.
Defend herself or to challenge his authority when he's attempting to extort her.
You don't challenge a player. You don't challenge a player authority. They need to implement that in the great United States of America.
It's wrong, but we do know the State Department is aware. We feel they should do more. She should be released. She should be allowed to come home. There's nothing that she has done that is so significant that...
Wait, back that up. What you said. I'm trying to listen to your words, pimp.
Her. It's wrong, but we do know the State Department is aware. We feel they should do more. She should be released. She should be allowed to come home. There's nothing that she has done.
Saying she should be released. She should be allowed to come home. Have y'all noticed that they ain't say anything about her being locked up? He's speaking the term release as far as she can't leave the country. She's under investigation. The same thing that happens in the great United States of America if you was from another country. We gonna deal with you here with our laws. You was not finna go home because we know if you go home, you ain't coming back around here.
That is so significant that she should be detained for months for quote unquote just raising her voice when she was attempting to defend herself from being extorted.
Y'all understand, again, detaining her from leaving the country, not leaving jail.
Thank you for watching. Thank you
for doing the interview right there. Let's go ahead on and get into the next little piece. Yeah. This almost had upsetted me, but I was being strong. I was being strong for myself. Now, what the hell is going on? I got it, bam. There it is. Look at this beautiful baby. Oh my God. She is so cute. That baby is so cute. You would not believe that this baby got loud out there now, would you? Hell no. You say, I got a commercial again. Listen, I have not hit the commercial things, but what YouTube is doing now, YouTube is sending out their own ads during the live streams. I want y'all to know that. So I don't have to press nothing. But I can press an ad whenever I choose to. I can enter an ad, but now it's on automatic. It's on automatic to each individual viewer of a live stream. They're sending out ads to whoever they want to, whenever they want to, but it's supposedly spacing it out, I think, every 15 minutes to 30 minutes or something like that right there. I don't know. That's what they had done told me. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead on and get into this.
When did you get back? I came back.
Oh, wait, I got to cut it up. It's kind of low.
When did you get back? I came back August, I believe August.
Damn, that's low too. Hold on. What's going on?
August 9th. When did you get back? I came back August, I believe August 9th.
Okay. And you were there, was it 3 months, pushing 3 months?
3 months.
3 months.
Yes.
Everybody at home, obviously your story got a lot of traction. Everybody wants to know what your experience was like while you were, confined there on that travel ban.
My experience is very traumatic for me, scary, because whenever I would sleep at night, I'm thinking the police is coming to get me at any given time. Because
Did y'all just hear that?
it was very scary. And then with me getting all this news media attention, I didn't know if I was going to be in jail or in prison because it was very, very scary for me.
She was afraid that the police was going to come and get her at any given time. She didn't know whether she was going to be in jail and or in prison. So you telling us that you was not in jail and or in prison, right?
I couldn't even sleep.
Sorry, because initially when they told you, hey, you have to. You okay? There's some water.
Yeah,
Might be that C-19.
I'm getting over 8.
Is the door? Should we open the door? Because it might be a little hot.
No, I'm good. I'm getting over something that's not COVID.
She have a cute face though. I gotta give it to her. She do, but that still don't change the fact that believe all women. And this is what be having us believe in all women when they be cute.
I hear someone call. Sorry about that.
It's okay. No.
You can cut and paste, right?
Yes. Okay, so initially when you were held on this, travel ban, what did they tell you? Did they say, that this is going to be a certain amount?
You said she got a nice body too. Oh, yeah.
Just kind of take me through that.
No, initially when I was held on a travel ban, they didn't even tell me I had a travel ban until I was trying to book my ticket.
She had a travel ban. She just couldn't leave the country. She was not locked up.
And then that's when they said I have a travel ban and I can't go anywhere. And I asked them how long would the travel ban be held. They told me they don't know, to come back tomorrow. So any questions I have to go to the police station to find out anything I wanted to know. So I could.
So wasn't all of us under the belief that she was locked up for 3 months?
I just call over the phone and say, hey, are you my travel ban lifted yet? It will say no.
And when you say you were trying to book your ticket like through a third-party app, or you actually had to go physically?
Physically to the airport, because initially my ticket was booked to come back home to Houston on April 25th.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there I was going to go to Africa to celebrate my birthday. So I was actually stuck in Dubai for my birthday, and I was stuck in a hotel.
And what happened to your initial flight home?
I had to cancel it and use some of those funds to possibly get money to sustain it.
Let her go. I don't want to call for work.
Put your face in your elbow. Facts. Go ahead.
You want to answer that again?
Take your time. Yeah.
So yeah. She was just traveling and stuff. That baby wasn't working.
What happened to your initial flight home?
My initial flight home, I had to cancel that flight because I didn't know I was going to be held in Dubai so long. So I got a refund, and they put that money back onto my credit card, which I wasn't able to use. So it's like a waste of time.
You weren't able to use your credit card?
Yes, I didn't have my credit card, I didn't have my wallet, my password, and having those things.
And why didn't you have those things?
It was all inside of the car.
How long did they hold on to your personal belongings?
For 3 months. I just recently got my belongings back a week before my ticket was booked back to Houston, Texas.
So how were you surviving?
So they held the stuff for 3 months. Okay.
Getting help from family and friends in the U.S. The U.S. Embassy contacted my mother and told her that I needed some funds to sustain. And then my friend, who was also there in Dubai, he had like friends and family back at home that kind of helped send money as well to help me.
So she had a friend who lives in Dubai, who got family back in the States or something like that right there, helped her. Everybody helped her with funds. Because she did not have a credit card and stuff like that to support herself while she waited. Got it.
Yeah, but you didn't have access to your debit card, anything.
No, I only had like a little bit of cash that ended up running out.
You had a little bit of cash, but you ended up running out. So that means that the cash was on your person after the accident, because if your cash was in your purse, then you wouldn't have had your cash. So I'm just under the assumption that you just had your money on you after the accident and stuff. Okay, go ahead.
And how did that, I know this started with a fender bender, but can you take me back to that day when this happened and you went into that, rental car place? Just kind of how did that all happen, if you could just briefly explain.
Well,
shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. You say, how was she trying to book without a passport? No. What she had done said was her return ticket, she had to cancel that because of not having her passport. Or maybe she did say it and I missed it.
First, we went to the car. Everybody was very nice and welcoming, and I was excited that I was going to have a car to, explore Dubai. And then from there, the fender bender happened, and things just changed drastically. Like, it wasn't the same mood. It's like they were so angry with me. And I was like, why are they like this? Accidents do happen. And they were just very mean. And
You have to also ask yourself, why was they angry at you and you was not the driver? You was not the driver. She never said that they was angry at the at the person who rented the car. Remember, she was a passenger in a rental car.
So you got into an accident.
Yes.
And then you
Oh, so now she was the driver. Can't take these serious, man.
went back to the rental car company to tell them you got in an accident.
I got into an accident, and the police, they towed the car, and then they already kind of know that the car was towed because the police let them know that, but I also told it myself. And then I went back to the rental car company to let them know what was happening.
But the rental car company know that there was an accident and the car was towed, and then you went back to the rental car company to tell them what happened. But they know that the car was towed, so they knew that the car was in an accident. But
And so some people might ask, why didn't you get your belongings out of that rental car?
They didn't allow me to do that. They just took whatever they saw. So
you got in the accident. They did not allow you to take anything out of the vehicle. How does that work, y'all? I don't now I am not familiar with Dubai with accidents. But in what country you get in an accident and you can't grab your phone, your purse, or nothing like that right there? I've never heard of that right there before. But she could be telling the truth.
So I asked about it, and they were like, oh, no, go to the rental car company. That's where your things should be. So I went back there, and the rental car company said, go to the impound. Went to the impound, and the impound said that in order for you to get your things, you have to call the rental car agency and have to allow it.
Stop. How many of you all have been in accidents before? If you get into an accident and it's really, really bad to where your vehicle is going to have to be towed, the police, they will be called. The police will come out there. They do their report and everything. But during this time, you standing outside of your vehicle, probably making phone calls to people that you know because we just got in an accident. Typically, after an accident, when the car needs to be towed or have to be towed, we have to wait a good little minute for a tow truck, don't it? Unless a tow truck is passing you by and want to grab that job, you will wait for at least 20 minutes to like an hour and a half, depends on traffic and stuff. During the time that the damn tow truck come to your vehicle and about to tow your vehicle, you mean to tell me you just can't walk to the car and grab your stuff? You mean to tell me when the police came and told you it's going to have to be towed, if you didn't already know that it's going to have to be towed, you didn't grab your purse while you wait for the tow truck? I'm so confused because I've been out here in these streets and I watch people in accidents and people getting towed and stuff, and like, you know, you pack your stuff up because the vehicle is about to be towed. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking. Say, Willie, how are you posting while you on live? Whoa, posting well. Posting what? What did I post? What did I post? What do y'all see? What do y'all see?
And so they didn't allow me to get it, so I was just trapped.
So after the accident, your things, like your purse, was in the car?
Yes, everything.
And the police come, they take a report, and then they tow the car, and they didn't allow you to get your purse?
No. They took me and my friend to jail.
They took you guys to jail?
But I was released.
And
they took y'all to jail, but I was released. When people take you to jail, when us in law enforcement take you to jail and you have this thing called identification, we kind of want you to have your identification, so when we make the reports and we fingerprint you and all of that fly stuff right there, we have your information on hand so we can make photocopies. They took you to jail and you don't have your belongings. You don't have your purse. All right. They took you to jail, but you hadn't got out. Hold on.
That's where your things should be. So I went back there, and the car company said, go to the impound. Went to the impound, and the impound said that in order for you to get your things, you have to call the rental car agency and have to allow it. And so they didn't allow me to get it. So I was just trapped.
So after the accident, your things, like your purse, was in the car.
Yes, everything.
And the police come, they take a report, and then they tow the car, and they didn't allow you to get your purse?
No. They took me and my friend to jail.
They took you guys to jail?
But I was released.
And they wouldn't let you take your purse with
No.
you?
They had everything, I guess they left everything in the car. They looked over it or they didn't see it. I didn't even know I was going to go to jail.
How long were you in jail for?
I was in jail for a day.
1 day. That baby was locked up for 1 day. And had us over here thinking that she been locked up for months. You see what I'm saying? Say y'all look at her mama's face. And now listen, when the mama start talking, make sure y'all look at her face, at Sassy face. Oh, we just got to pay attention. But look here. Have y'all noticed that she have not referred to her friend as a female? Y'all do know that, right? She have not yet referred to her friend as being a female, but the initial stories was she was with a female friend who was driving the vehicle. And remember, I even said, why was she the only one who got locked up and her friend girl didn't? Because her mouth, right?
And when you went to jail, not because did you yell at you?
That was a different occasion. The screaming case happened when I went to the rental car agency to get my stuff.
Stop. She went to jail due to the accident. That baby did not go to jail for screaming.
You went to jail just for the fender bender?
Yes.
And they didn't tell you why? Or
They released me and they kept my friend, and so I was free to go, and I explained to them, it's okay, you can go. And then they said, your belongings should be with the rental car agency. They called them and they told me I could come over there. So
Gotcha.
I went there and I took the bus, and things happened from there.
And were you driving?
No,
Okay.
I was not driving.
So you weren't even
Say it's not a friend girl, but a boyfriend. There it is.
the driver here?
No,
Okay.
I was the passenger.
And then when you got in,
She wasn't the driver. She was the passenger. She just said it herself now.
to that rental car company, what was that exchange?
When I got there, they asked me what happened, and I explained to them what happened, and then they said, okay, well, we'll see about getting your things, and then everything they kind of just switched up. It's almost like they were playing a game with me, and they were asking me to give them a bunch of money, and I was like, why are you requiring so much money? And the car wasn't even due to be returned yet, so I was kind of shocked, and then they were like, well.
The car wasn't due to be returned yet. That one statement don't even make sense when the car was in an accident and the car was towed. So why would that even come out your mouth about them asking you for money and so much money, and the car wasn't even meant to be returned yet? The car's already been returned. It's in an accident. It's already back with them. That's why your stuff inside the car. It's been returned. It's just been damaged. Why would she make that statement, though?
You get the car, bring it back, and we'll give you your things. I was like, how can I do that if you guys have my wallet, my passport? I can't even go to the rental. I can't even go to the impound.
Did she just say bring the car back? Hold on. Bring the car back and you get your money. Hold on. Listen.
Things happen from there.
And were you driving?
No,
Okay.
I was not driving.
So you weren't even the driver here?
No,
Okay.
I was the passenger.
And then when you got into that rental car company, what was that exchange?
When I got there, they asked me what happened, and I explained to them what happened, and then they said, okay, well, we'll see about getting your things, and then everything they kind of just switched up. It's almost like they were playing a game with me, and they were asking me to give them a bunch of money, and I was like, why are you requiring so much money? And the car wasn't even due to be returned yet, so I was kind of shocked, and then they were like, well, you get the car, bring it back, and we'll give you your things. I was like,
You get the car, you bring it back, we give you your things. So the car is not at the rental-car spot. The car is at the tow truck pound or something like that right there. The car had to be towed, so that means that the car wasn't drivable. The rental-car company already know about the accident, so they know that the car is not drivable. But the rental car people gonna tell you, if you bring the car back, we can get you your stuff. Wait, what? If my stuff is in the car, the rental car people the rental car people is trying to get some money from you. The rental car people say, well, if you bring the car back, you can get your stuff. But if I go to the pound and get the car, I can just get my stuff out the car and don't have to pay you. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. You say, was she even in Dubai? Say, my head hurt. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, wait, hold on.
How can I do that if you guys have my wallet and my passport? I can't.
Stop. Do it again, baby.
They told me I could come over there, so I went there and I took the bus and things happened from there.
And were you driving?
No,
Okay.
I was not driving.
So you weren't even the driver here?
No,
Okay.
I was the passenger.
And then when you got into that rental car company, what was that exchange?
When I got there, they asked me what happened, and I explained to them what happened, and they said, okay, well, we'll see about getting your things, and then everything they kind of just switched up. It's almost
So we'll see about getting your things. It's the first thing they said. Go ahead.
like they were playing a game with me, and they were asking me to give them a bunch of money, and I was like, why are you requiring so much money? And the car wasn't even due to be returned yet, so I was kind of shocked. And then they were like, well, you get the car, bring it back, and we'll give you your things. I was like,
Get the car, bring it back, we'll give you your thing.
how can I do that if you guys have my wallet and my passport? I can't even go to the rental. I can't even go to the impound to retrieve the items, but you guys have my ID. They're not going to let you do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me that the pound won't let you get your purse and stuff like that because you can't, because you don't have ID? Watch this. If you need ID to get your stuff out of a car that's in the pound, and the pound people know because you're going to tell them that my information is inside the vehicle, why wouldn't they just walk to the car and bring the items up front so you can show them that is your stuff? Why wouldn't they do that? I don't understand.
And they said, well, we can write you a release form, and which they never did. They just kept saying, we're going to do it. They never did it. So me and the guy, we get into like a discussion, and he was yelling, and he got very upset with me about the car. And then I was like, hey, I wasn't even driving. I was only the passenger. And he was like, well, you need to figure out how you're going to get your things. And I was like, that's not fair. The police said that I can get my things. And they said, no, we're not giving it to you. So figure it out. And then after that, I walked away, and he followed me outside, and he's like, hey, I'm going to call the police on you. So at that point, that's when things got very heated.
Did you lose your temper?
I was very upset at him, yes.
I was very upset at him, but she just would not just say flat out, yes.
Not.
And so you yelled?
Yes, he yelled it, and I yelled back at him.
He yelled, and I yelled back at him. Okay, so he did it first.
And it's not allowed there, so I didn't know the consequences would be that deep.
Yeah. And were there profanities? Like you were kind of, would you say you were going off on him?
We went off on each other, yes.
Okay.
We went off on each other. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, him first.
At that point, did you know the laws of that country, would you say?
No, and the laws change all the time there, so I would never expect that to be like a really big law for shouting.
Did you know the laws of that country? No. The laws change over there all the time. Wait, what? Did you know the laws of the country? No, but they change all the time, though. Say she got arrested and the other person didn't. Facts.
I never would expect that to happen to me.
Yeah. And you found yourself stuck there for 3 months having to figure out how to sustain yourself and things of that sort.
Yes.
Stuck for 3 months trying to figure out how to sustain yourself. Again, meaning she's not in jail.
What was the main takeaway for you? What would you say, I guess, to other people thinking to travel to Dubai?
I would say definitely read up on the laws first.
It don't matter if you read up on the laws when you just told us that, but it changes all the time. Like you can read them this month, like a month ahead of your vacation, But then when it's time for you to get on the plane and stuff like that, the laws could have done changed again.
But I also respected Dubai, so I was always
Oh, now you respected Dubai.
very cordial about the laws when I went out and how I dressed. And
She was very cordial about the laws. Wait, slow me down, baby. Say it again. Say she incriminating herself. Yeah. Sure enough here.
You were kind of, would you say, just you were going off on them?
we went off on each other, yes.
Okay. At that point, did you know the laws of that country, would you say?
No, and the laws change all the time there, so I would never expect that to be like a really big law for shouting. I'd never expect that to happen to me.
No. And you found yourself stuck there for 3 months having to figure out how to sustain yourself and things of that sort.
Yes.
What was the main takeaway for you? You know, what would you say, I guess, to other people thinking to travel to Dubai?
I would say definitely read up on the laws first, but I also respected Dubai, so I was always very cordial about the laws when I went out and how I dressed.
I always respected Dubai, and I respected the laws and how I went out and dressed. Didn't she just tell us that she didn't know the law before she went to Dubai, and the laws constantly change, but she respected the laws and how she dressed? All right, baby.
And I was also told people who visit Dubai or any other country when you're on vacation, you come out better just getting chauffeured around for the experience. Don't even drive.
Don't rent no cars is what she's telling you.
Oh, don't even do it. Not a good idea.
Mom, I know this was... Can you wait 1 second?
Say she look adopted? Possibly.
Mom, I know this was a difficult experience for you. You're on this end trying to get your daughter back home. Ballpark range, how much did family, friends spend just to keep her afloat and then get her back home?
Difficult to say the least, but I would say the minimum would be about $3,000 per month, depending on where she was staying and how much help she needed and what fees she was paying.
They were sending $3,000 a month, depending on where she was staying and like the fees. And why is she moving around so much with no money? If you staying at this little hotel thing right here, why would you move from the hotel thing? Why would you keep changing places to live at, and this shit costing $3,000 a month?
Yeah.
So she needed the basic housing. She needed utilities. She needed a lot of money for transportation because she was traveling back and forth from her housing to the police station.
Stop. She needed housing, and she needed, what is that other word that she used? Utilities. Utilities is water, lights, right? Water and lights, right? That's what we call utilities. Water and light. So why not just stay in the hotel to where you don't have utilities? I don't understand.
And to get information or to provide them with information that they were requesting from her.
They were requesting information from her, but have all of her information inside of a car that the police is not even allowing her and or helping her to get.
The cost of food.
You say they don't have buses in Dubai, but she did say she had to catch the bus to the police station. Well, she caught the bus to the rental-car place from the police station. That's what she said.
So basically, we were maintaining a household there.
Yeah. And how much?
Maintaining a household, but depending on where she would be staying, which lets us know that she wasn't staying in the same place, that she was moving around. Okay.
I don't think we asked this question. How much was the rental car company trying to get you to pay initially?
First they were saying pay them $5,000, then they asked for $10,000. So the price just kept increasing anytime I went up to the rental car agency to ask.
So every time she went back, they increased the amount.
You ended up having to pay them anything?
No, not in the end, no.
Okay. And when you found out, how did you find out that your travel ban had been lifted?
I actually got a call from somebody. They actually called my friend's phone. They said, hey, your travel ban has been lifted. You can come down to the public prosecution office and pay us 5,000 AUD, which is, I forgot how much that is in US dollars, but
1,392 because it came from me.
Okay.
yeah.
1,392. So your friend had, let's say, his phone. He left nothing inside of the vehicle. You left something inside of the vehicle. This story does not sound right.
Okay.
And you didn't have your phone, so your phone was in your purse. Y'all in an accident. You didn't grab your phone to take no pictures. You ain't do no TikToks. You ain't do like no Instagram videos. None of that fly shit after the accident. None of that. That don't make sense.
And then they gave you your belongings back.
Well, I ended up getting my belongings back from the officer like a day prior to that. So everything kind of worked with the faith of God. I was really excited. It was like heaven. So I went to the police station and they helped me get my things back. And I explained to them what happened. And it was so easy. I didn't have to pay anything to get my belongings. I was so excited. I got my phone, my wallet, and my passport. And my flight was booked as soon as the next day.
So all of a sudden, now the police help you get your things back out of the Back it up. Say that again.
Somebody, they actually called my friend's phone. They said, hey, your travel ban has been lifted. You can come down to the public prosecution office and pay us 5,000 AUD, which is, I forgot how much that is in US dollars, but
1,392 because it
Says that Megan Thee Stallion.
came from me.
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
And then they gave you your belongings back.
Well, I ended up getting my belongings back from the officer like a day prior to that. So everything kind of worked with the faith of God. I was really excited. It was like heaven. So I went to the police station and they helped me get my things back. And I explained to them what happened.
Went to the police station. They help you get your things back. But before that day, they would not help you get your things back.
And it was so easy. I didn't have to pay anything to get my belongings. I was so excited. I got my phone, my wallet, and my passport. And my flight was booked as soon as the next day.
And you left.
And I left, yes.
What do you think changed? Because you were being held there, you were getting the runaround, you weren't getting any answers about when that travel ban would be lifted, when your belongings would be returned, you were surviving without a credit card. What happened? Why did that just shift?
I got in contact with my mom. I finally told her like what was happening. I was kind of like afraid and ashamed that, hey, I'm stuck up here for shouting. It's kind of embarrassing.
Say, Willie, she damaged the vehicle and they were not letting her leave till she paid for the damages. Well, the big problem with that is she down there telling the rental car company, hey, my stuff is in the car. I need to get my stuff, so even if I want to pay y'all, I have no way of paying y'all. See, this is why the whole story is messed up. Like I had done just said, if somebody is trying to extort you and they know that you don't have what you need to pay, I really do think that they will try to help you to get the stuff that you gonna need to pay. I don't like, that's like common sense to me. I don't get it.
So she got in contact with Robert Sterling out of Detain in Dubai, and then I got in touch with U.S. Embassy. U.S. Embassy got in contact with Miss Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. And from there, my mom kind of got in contact with other people here in Texas, and everything just started taking off from there.
Nope, she did not rent the car. She didn't rent the car. She wasn't driving the car. Notice how we're not really hearing too much about the friend. And I wonder, is the interviewer going to ask about the friend?
And I also got help with Patrick, the U.S. consulate in Dubai as well. He was very helpful too.
Congresswoman Lee, when you heard, just my question for you is, when you heard her story, what were your thoughts and what caused you to kind of jump in the way you did?
Yes, I think it was a male because in the beginning they said, if I'm not mistaken, that it was a friend girl. Shout out to Deborah for the $5 super chat. You say, Willie, you need me to go on the search for Sassy. Say, I get off in 5 minutes. That's what's up. I probably do.
Well, I have been an advocate for hostage return and Americans overseas and for a very long time. Do a lot of international work as a member of Congress, from various war zones and issues there. And so I was very, very tuned in to how painful it could be when you are lonely and when you feel left alone, and how painful it is for her mom or the relative of the person that is inappropriately held. She had not been declared wrongfully detained, which is a status that the State Department gives.
And it's also crazy. You said the first thing that she could have done was reached out to the United States consulate in Dubai. Watch this, though. So I am guessing that at some point, somebody, because obviously I don't remember her saying that she reached out to the consulate, she called her mama them, and her mama them reached out to the State Department, and the State Department reached out to the consulate and all that stuff there. So you mean to tell me the great United States consulate could not assist her in getting her identification back? That's deep.
Having just recently gone through, as I indicated, the fight for Brittany Griner to return home, wrongfully detained, Trevor Reed, wrongfully detained, Paul Whelan, who is still in Russia, wrongfully detained, and then
Paul Whelan, still in Russia. We got the two women back, though. Well, still say Brittany Griner. But anyway, you say, is that Harriet Tubman?
Number of hostages in places such as Iran. I just knew that it is important to know the protocols of nations and to be respectful, but I also know that they can take advantage of Americans. And this was a young American, and so when Mrs. Baxter called, when she had gotten in touch with Donnelly Keith of Fox 26, and she called, and then I called Ms. Baxter, and then I began starting from the State Department and with the Consul General, and then as the Consul General was traveling back to Dubai, and Patrick and I reached each other, and that really was a deep engagement, because every step of the way I began to push him to negotiate on behalf of Tierra, to really get pushy, because I knew that's how you do it. You have to show the strength of the United States government. So as he did that...
You say without her ID, she couldn't identify as a U.S. citizen. That's a good point.
Things began to happen, and I'm very grateful, such as negotiation with the other persons in the car accident, because that was still outstanding about what they might do. And if they had done something, it might have made it more difficult for her, meaning an action.
Right.
And so I'm very grateful to them. And she's mentioned prayers, and they prayed, and they worked and decided they would feel more sensitive to her plight. And so they stepped away. And then the engagement with the police, who knew she wasn't the driver. The travel ban came because of the incident. And again, it was pushing the United States government, Patrick and the council office represented. And they showed up, then you are not alone. Just imagine being alone. You're really not able to sort of navigate yourself. Because you mean well, they look at you as if you purposely offended their protocols, their mores, and you really haven't. And so it really is a statement that, one, the federal government is important. We are Americans, and we should have the feeling that there is that protection. If we have not done catastrophic criminal acts that clearly were meant to do harm or to undermine their actual laws. In the instance of Tierra,
you say this girl just want to be famous just like Carly Russell. This is a waste of damn time.
She made a point of not knowing which law was in fact in order or in place, and what was appropriate and what wasn't. And this is modern day, so you wouldn't typically think, unfortunately, of a shouting engagement that would put you where it was. I maintain that the State Department answered my calls immediately. I think Patrick was calling Mrs. Baxter all hours of his night.
See, I got 37.50 for Sassy or her mama.
I was calling him all hours of his night.
Yes, look at Sassy eyes. Her eyes is wandering. She going up to the right. She going up to the left.
Woke him up on many occasions because we were the opposite side at the time to get him to keep moving or to get the government to keep showing them that this person is important and she should come home. And very grateful that that push, that process, got her where she needed to be. Belongings back, credit cards back, ability to get an airplane, and that travel ban off. That was very important.
Very good. And then, tell us, who is Patrick again, just for...
Patrick works for the U.S. Embassy in Dubai.
Gotcha.
He's considered the principal officer in the Consular General.
Gotcha.
Consular Affairs Office. He wants to be.
She did just say that she's an important person. That's what she said.
Very specific that he's in the Consular Affairs Office.
Okay, got that. A lot of people, we were looking at, the comment sections, a lot of people saying, oh, Dubai isn't the worst place to be stuck. That's an amazing place. You go out, you travel. What do you say to the people who think you were over there having an extended vacation?
I would say to them that, yes, Dubai is very fun, but if you go to Dubai, just go there for the weekend, go back home, because you can get caught up in anything there. And I would like to say that some people don't really understand that Dubai can, be kind of different from the USA, because they don't really put things out there that, well, they don't put bad things out there, so you wouldn't know that unless you live in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
Like for myself, I was there on an extended vacation. I found out the hard way.
Yeah. The internet obviously travels very far. If that car rental person that you had that run-in with was watching this, is there a message you would want to send to him?
I would say...
Oh, so she's going to give her the opportunity to talk that ish. Talk that United States ish right now.
I feel like things could have been handled differently. We would have just both been able to talk things, work things out, and come to a resolution rather than conflict. So I do feel that if we would have done something to work things out, to make things right, I feel like things wouldn't have gone this far, because I just wanted us to all be happy.
Oh. Oh, so she didn't take her shot. She was smart enough to not take her shot right then because she still want to be perceived as the victim.
Just enjoy life.
Did you ever think that, in 2023 as a woman, obviously we have certain freedoms here, that you would be put in a situation to, maybe face criminal charges for raising your voice?
No, I would never have thought that would have ever happened to me. I would have never have thought that would happen. So I was very shocked.
Do you think you'll visit Dubai again?
Maybe one day, but right now, no, I wouldn't go back.
Very good. Darlene, was there anything you wanted to
Oh, I was gonna, I could tell as you talked about that day in your transaction with that representative, just thinking about it and what took place, I mean, it seemed like it was very emotional, but it was just, I could see in your eyes that, can you talk a little bit about what was...
I could see in your eyes that you was real emotional. You say she learned a lesson. Say Dubai humbled her real quick. She is changed for life. Hell, until she be back home for like a good month. Until it's set back in like, I'm home. And get back to cussing people out.
Oh, the transaction with the employee?
Just your emotions. I could see it coming back to you as you talked about it, how just impacting it was for you. Like, scary and...
Just scary and very traumatizing. Because I remember the day like it was yesterday. Because that day like changed everything. So that's all I would definitely say.
You didn't expect it to...
Yeah, I don't think she's going back ever. But she tried to make it sound good as if saying Dubai ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put that bad name on Dubai just over the situation that I just had. She kept it a little classy just then. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then
she ain't going back though.
It's such a big thing to where...
But baby, if you do go back, record, and upload.
All these people have to come and...
Yes, she might be changed. A lot of us, we have to go through certain things for us to change. That is the human experience. You have to go through sometime to change, or see somebody else go through something and change. Something has to happen for you to change. Yeah. I think I got it.
And do everything they could to get you.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't even believe it at first. It took about a month for everything to set in with me.
She didn't believe it at first. And people was upset that people was online saying that they didn't believe it at first. Her own mama didn't believe it at first. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He said, did she celebrate STD Friday while in Dubai? Great question. You say she banned from Dubai.
When she first told me, I became curious and concerned, but I thought it was something that would just go away, that we could fix it, pay them some money, and that would be over. But then when I realized the travel ban was in effect and what it meant, that she could not leave no matter what. It wasn't just, okay, give them whatever they were originally asking for and then you can come home. She had to have that lifted in order to be able to return to her family. Yeah. And that's when I realized, oh my God, this is very serious.
Oh, you allegedly heard that she had a lot of plastic surgery.
And I can't handle this alone. I need help.
Yeah. And thankfully for you, that help came.
Yes, it
very
came.
good. I think we're good. Yeah.
Yes.
I think we're good.
Let me finish one thing about your question I think is important. Yes, Dubai is exciting. As a member of Congress, I've been to Dubai on official business. It is unique. It has a distinctively modern, exotic look, and people are there from all over the world. And so I would imagine that people...
See, they're trying not to put a bad name on Dubai.
...would assume that you're having the best of time. Let me be very clear. She was inappropriately held. She was there without resources.
I just told my girlfriend Zoe. I just told my...
Had a travel ban of which she was not made aware of. A travel ban is extremely frightening. It means that you can never leave, and it might be 4 months, 6 months, 7 months for you to find out, well, how do I get the travel ban lifted? So we do have good relationships with the UAE and the United States. For traveling Americans, that's not really the issue. You could have different laws in Dubai from another city in the UAE, and it is very different for the penalties of infractions.
Put the camera up. It done fell asleep. It done fell asleep. He's supposed to be working, done fell asleep.
That infractions that here in the United States may be bygones.
Great question. Why was she responsible for paying for the rental car? We got some... Listen, you all have been doing great. I do believe that I have been doing great. We asking real smart questions out here in these streets. Notice, the friend was rarely spoke about.
We all want to improve our interactions, be less excitable, but we all have different cultures. And so, my counsel and advice is that as you travel, no matter what age you are, know the protocols of certain countries, and make your decision as to, is that a place where I'd like to go? It is beautiful. Do I want to see the beauty of it? And then I know what I have to do. And always check in with your embassy, your consular office, and many Americans don't do that. When you arrive, always go and check in. Indicate, I'm here, here's my passport number, so that they are already familiar that you're in the country. A disaster could occur, mass incidences could occur. They know where to find you. But just imagine a traveler, and dear is a young traveler, certainly not a stranger to internationalism, but young traveler, and you don't know about just a simple disagreement at a car rental place. And for Americans, I think we're well familiar with disagreements at a car rental place. Thank you, car rental places. We appreciate you. And so it usually is worked out, or your credit card is charged, or some...
This would have not even been a problem if she was one who doesn't behave the way that she behaved.
way your man.
If she was not one of them little loud pitches, can we just call it what it is? Come on now. There's women that, Emmett, there's women from the United States that go over to places like Dubai all the doggone time, and you don't hear none of them getting arrested. For some reason, even the hood chicks who have went over there have not got arrested. Something different about this one.
Matter is resolved. In this instance, between the car accident, she was not the driver, police taking the car, and then each person pointing to the other entity of how you're supposed to get your belongings.
Yeah.
But you're without credit card, cash, and passport. And there's nothing more frightening to be in another country without your identification. And particularly your citizenship identification, your origins identification. It's very, very important. So it's a little bit different when, no matter how beautiful a place is, when their mores, their laws go in place, and you then become, in essence, a victim. But the word is, know where you're going, notify the embassy. And again, I want to thank the State Department.
All right. We done with that right there. She want to thank everybody and all that fly stuff right there. That's cute. Yeah. So we found out that hell, it wasn't what we thought it was. It just wasn't what we thought it was. Hold on, because this is the video. Oh, we got the video that y'all may have not seen. And I hope that they is okay with me playing this doggone video. Because, you know, she sound real humble and calm and all that stuff. Classy, professional, like she got some degrees or something like that right there. But this right here was a situation. This right here was a situation. They saying that this baby, and it looked like she got some Hennessy and Coke right there. A matter of fact, I need to go to the liquor store. Some Henny and Coke. Wait, hold on. Let me. Wait. And I do believe this happened over in Puerto Rico, and she had to have the police called on her for her behavior.
Don't look here and talk shit
I'm out like that.
and run off.
I'm out like that.
Cause you're a bitch. You're a bitch.
No.
Put some shoes on. What you gonna do?
That's her. Hold on. Wait. Nah, play it.
Crazy, bro.
Say that baby lumpy as hell, huh?
Don't look here and talk shit.
Hold on, let me. That's her. That's that baby right there.
Don't look here and talk shit
I'm out like that.
and run off.
I'm out like that.
Cause you're a bitch.
She got no problem with calling the man a beto, huh? See, over in Dubai, people ain't trying to get disrespected like that right now. No. And we got something for you.
Bitch.
No.
Put some shoes on. What you gonna do?
I don't know if she done got her booty done or whatever, but hell, if she traveling like that, it's all fake too. Yeah, come on. Now it is 2023. 2023. Let me show you. I don't want to say that. Well, I didn't know that she was like really, really short like that. But dog, I saw it just a little bit ago. Because I was checking it out. She was on the trucks and stuff. She out here in these streets. Because I'm on TikTok with her. Hold on. We ain't doing that right there. I'm working right now. Play on the job. I can't talk on the job, like a whole bunch of people be on their job, and they tell y'all no phones, and y'all still be like answering the phone and stuff, and then get mad when you get caught, and then get mad when they write you up.
Hey, TikTok, y'all want to eat? Hey, TikTok, y'all want to eat? The cook of the house.
Hold on.
She fucked up. She fucked up. I'm just saying.
Oh, no. They ain't doing nothing right there. But I'm trying to find... Oh, all right. Wait, I'm going to have to just cut the sound down. Let me see. Did I grab it right? It's moving too fast. But what? I can pause. My bad. Let me go on and put it up on the screen real quick. She a short baby out here. Baby short. But see, and this is why a whole bunch of females be wearing the spandex and the tight stuff and all that, so it can grab the stuff together and make it all look smooth. Us players know when they take something like this right here off, a lot of times, hell, the majority of the time, it's dented all up. It's dented all up like a car. When y'all be taking these, when they be out here thick to death, when you take them off, they be beat all up. You know what I'm saying? Like an elbow or something like that. Like you done ran into the kitchen counter or something. I'm trying to tell you. But that baby, look. That baby short. So she bottom heavy. She bottom heavy. Ain't nothing wrong with being bottom heavy. It's just the point that when y'all got the little spandex and stuff on, that shit ain't what it is. Boy, it ain't what it is when y'all take it off. Ask me how I know. Ask me, All right. This one right here can kind of show you how short she is back when she was in California. Let me go and put it up and slide it. See how little? Well, short. Like she's really, really short. But hold on. Let's go on to play it. I had to cut the sound down. Obviously, she's playing music and stuff. But she's real short, though. A little bitty baby. And looked like BBL to me. It looked like BBL to me. Like they say, well, I can't afford it. Well, you go ahead on it and go. Just afford it, baby. Don't let us be out here judging you, sugars. Don't do it. Get y'all surgeries. Do exactly what y'all need to do to make you feel good about self. Because obviously you don't already feel good about self, in my opinion. Moving right along. Hell, I done held y'all too long. I done grabbed the wrong doggone thing. What is we doing? What am I looking for? Y'all, can we get some more likes? I need your support all the way around. Remember, subscribe. If you're new around here, subscribe. If you're old around here, subscribe. I need your support. Hold on. Wait a minute. I thought I had it already up. We have a situation. We have, is this a couple? Oh, all right, cool. We have a couple that one of them done messed around and got shot by trying to go tell their neighbors to hush. These folk done went round to their neighbor spot to tell them to hush because they round there loud, I would advise y'all, stop standing in front of these doggone doors when y'all trying to go check somebody or asking somebody peacefully, hey, can you tone it down just a little bit? Like the other thing that happened, I think it was in Ocala, where the good mother went to the neighbor's house to try to check her for doing something to her kids, stuff like that, and got shot through the door. Stop standing in front of doors is what I'm trying to tell you.
Over loud music led to a shooting. The mother knocked on a neighbor's apartment door, asked them to turn down the music. The neighbor then shot her. Channel 2's Tom Regan, live now near the Veranda apartment that's in Lawrenceville. And Tom, the victim's husband, told you the shooting was a total shock.
Yeah, George, he told me he could not believe it. He and his wife went to a neighbor's door Sunday night to make a simple request, and then suddenly, gunfire.
It's nothing that I would have ever in a million years imagined happening to my mom.
The victim's daughter and husband say they're still in a state of disbelief that someone would shoot their loved one, Jalen Evans Jones, over a simple request to turn down some music.
Neither one of us expected it to turn, the tables to turn in this manner, and for her to be laying in a hospital bed.
Eric Jones tells me he and his wife walked up to their neighbor's door after 10 p.m. Sunday in an attempt to request they turn down the loud music. Instead, the neighbor answered with gunfire.
Heard the racking of a gun and a shot fired off immediately thereafter, striking my wife.
Jones says he rushed his wife to his car and called for help.
Say, Will, I've been trying to find footage of Mocha Fest. Could you investigate and report? Yeah, sure. Just go ahead on and send it to me.
Paramedics rushed her to the hospital. The bullet grazed her chest, shattered the bones in her hand, and then pierced her abdomen. She's had multiple surgeries. Doctors say removing the bullet poses too many risks.
And it's currently lodged inside of her body, just a few centimeters from her spine.
Wow.
Jones denies the suspect's claim to police that he flashed a handgun when he first went to the door.
That is indeed a lie.
Police arrested 51-year-old Alejandro Morales, charging him with reckless conduct.
Alejandro done shot through the door. Shout out to Felicia for the $5 cash out. Forgot about the challenge. Say, here you go. I appreciate that right there, y'all, because we did start off with a $2 challenge, but I am not being supported with the challenge. I don't understand what's going on. It's like y'all don't like me no more. You say no Mocha Fest. You say that will get me flat. Oh, well, hell, a good question would be, what is the Mocha Fest? I've never heard that right there before. But, we would not be playing it on YouTube if it's something that will get me flagged.
Victim's family says that's not enough.
Oh, so it's Rumble content. All right, cool.
It doesn't feel real. It feels like a bad dream.
I don't know, right? So the neighbor said that Buddy they flashed a gun. I just got a good little question. Why would he just shoot through the door, though? That's kind of hard for me to believe, but this is what they saying that happened. I knocked on the door and just shot through the door. So we had no prior incidents. We had no problems with one another. Did they open up the door? Well, yeah, obviously the person saying that I opened up the door and they had a firearm. So if she got shot through the door, then that person, they closed the door and shot through the door. I don't understand. The man saying we did not have a gun. That's a total and complete lie. That's what he said. Total or something like that. Complete, total, something like.
Conduct. The victim's family says that's not enough.
Like it doesn't feel real. It feels like a bad.
And a shot fired off immediately there.
Simple request to turn.
Shout out to Chris for the $10 cash app. Say new challenge then. I appreciate that right there, y'all. We got a new challenge. We got a $10 challenge.
Turn down some music.
Neither one of us expected it to turn, the tables to turn in this manner, and for her to be laying in a hospital bed.
I am pretty sure that this is not their first incident. I'm pretty sure that their neighbor has played the music loud before, and they had to go around there and check them once before.
Eric Jones tells me he and his wife walked up to their neighbor's door after 10 p.m. Sunday in an attempt to request they turn down the loud music. Instead, the neighbor answered with gunfire.
Heard the racking of a gun and a shot fired off.
So stop. Y'all went so they can cut the music down. So y'all beat on the door. So the music was so loud to where y'all had to go and check them. So how did he hear the knock on the door? Unless y'all bam, 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 because the music is loud and you can't hear if you just do a regular knock. So y'all bamming, bamming, bamming like y'all about to do something. That's probably how your neighbor took it. Shout out to Tracy for the $1 cash app. Say the Mocha Fest is the new Freaknik. Say check the Instagram page. Oh, okay. Okay, that sounds real interesting. Sure enough,
immediately thereafter, striking my wife.
Jones says he rushed his wife to his car and called for help. Paramedics rushed her to the hospital. The bullet grazed her chest, shattered the bones in her hand, and then pierced her abdomen. She's had multiple surgeries. Doctors say removing the bullet poses too many risks.
And it's currently lodged inside of her body, just a few centimeters from her spine.
Wow. Now that's deep. That's really, really deep. So, y'all, we got to be careful when we're knocking on the neighbor's door, when we're just trying to have a conversation with them, to let them know it may be a good idea for you to turn down your sounds because it's interrupting me and my family. Just make sure that y'all stand off from the door, like stand kind of off, or like just keep moving just in case they looking through the peephole or something. Shout out to CC's World for the $4.99 super chat. Challenge accepted plus some. You say, Willie, did you get the email about the North Carolina man who shot the Department of Correction worker who ran over his son? I got it. Damn it. I'm gonna do just a tad bit more investigation. I'm gonna have to watch it a whole nother time. Well, I'm gonna have to watch it again so I can get renewed on it. But I did see it. I sure enough did see it. Moving right along. Who we got next? Ooh. Oh, all right. We finna go to Ohio. Got to be more careful. I just did the wrong thing. I ain't moved player out the way. Wait a minute. Domestic love relationship at its finest. We got a great one. It's been a good little minute, if I'm not mistaken. MONMO right here. Oh, believe all women. Baby, I ain't mean it. We have a Ohio, what are they saying? A Ohio teenager is convicted of murder in an international car crash. Y'all listen to them talk about what the car crash was about. Shout out to Market for the 149 super chat. I appreciate that right there.
Her actions were controlled, methodical, deliberate, intentional, and purposeful. This was not reckless driving. This was murder.
19-year-old Mackenzie Sharilla crying uncontrollably as the judge declared her guilty on multiple counts of murder in the deaths of her 20-year-old boyfriend Dominic Russo and his 19-year-old friend Davion Flanagan.
Shout out to Phyllis for the $8 cash app. Say add 8 to the $2 and challenge accepted. Love you, Willie. Love you back. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do.
She was convicted on all 12 charges she was facing, including those of felonious assault and aggravated vehicular homicide.
She had a mission, and she executed it with precision.
The judge said Sharilla, who was 17 at the time of the crash, had morphed from a responsible driver with 2 passengers into, quote, literal hell on wheels down an obscure route that she had just visited a few days before, pushing the pedal to the floor, demanding an ultimate speed of 100 miles per hour.
The intent was obvious upon seeing that video that there was only one goal, and the computer demonstrated that there was no attempt to slow down or stop, that it was full speed into a building, and tragically it cost 2 people their lives.
Yeah, she was flabbergasted. Had been like, oh my, no. She have a face of a innocent female.
The prosecution says Sharilla crashed the car in July 2022 to end her toxic and tumultuous relationship with Russo, and that Flanagan was just backseat cargo.
Backseat cargo, because your friend in here and y'all down, y'all both finna get it. Because the shit that you doing to upset me in our relationship, your friend already knew about it. So it is what it is. And she didn't die. It's always like the drinker, like the alcoholic, never die. The drunk driver never dies. It's the other people that be dying. It's crazy. So it's kind of like Do alcohol save your life or something? I don't know.
His mother telling us today she agrees with that take.
We are just thankful that we feel justice was served today. There's not a day that goes by that we don't miss our son, and justice was served for him today. But honestly, there's no winners here. There's no winners here today.
Say, as his mother, it's my job to take her off earth. You know what I'm saying? Lucky that baby don't work at Home Depot. Look at his beautiful face. Look at that. Damn it, she look like a victim.
Actions were controlled, methodical, deliberate, intentional, and purposeful. This was not reckless driving.
So this is a wake-up call for you young folks. See, because when it happened, she was 17, still a minor. Oh, I can do things. I am a girl. I'm not going to be held accountable. Oh, no. And you hurt my feelings. You might don't want me. You might want my friends or something. Or you just didn't answer your phone or something. Or hell, I tried to go through your phone. Or you liked somebody on the gram or something. I'm gonna kill all of us. I'm gonna kill all of us.
This was murder.
19-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla crying uncontrollably as the judge declared her guilty on multiple counts of murder in the deaths of her 20-year-old boyfriend Dominic Russo and his 19-year-old friend Davion Flanagan.
You say she did 100 on the side street. Move it, get out the way.
She was convicted on all 12 charges she was facing, including those of felonious assault and aggravated vehicular.
Damn. She ran that into someone's home. She ran that vehicle into someone's home because her damn feelings was hurt.
Her homicide.
She had a mission and she executed it with precision.
The judge said Shirilla, who was 17 at the time of the crash, had morphed from a responsible driver with 2 passengers into, quote, literal hell on wheels down an obscure route that she had just visited a few days before, pushing the pedal to the floor, demanding an ultimate speed of 100 miles per hour.
The intent was obvious upon seeing that video that there was only one goal, and the computer demonstrated that there was no attempt to slow down or stop, that it was full speed into a building, and tragically it cost 2 people their lives.
That one of them crazy bitches out here in these streets at a young age. Yeah.
The prosecution says Shirilla crashed the car in July 2022 to end her toxic and tumultuous relationship with Russo, and that Flanagan was just backseat cargo.
She crashed her car to end the relationship. Now, some people will say, well, why didn't you just end the relationship? Well, she ended it the way that she know how to end it. See, this is that domestic love that I've been trying to tell y'all about. That baby really, really loved him. That baby really, really loved her some him. Yeah.
Flanagan's mother telling us today she agrees with that take.
We are just thankful.
We agree. Remember, if you're going through a little something with your significant other and you all is in like a car or something, just make sure that you have your seatbelt on, because when they floor it, you may not have time to put your seatbelt on out here in these streets. Just be careful, be careful, be careful. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. What is this right here? ABCD. I already got it. Bam. I was trying to. All right, we got a well, I've heard different things about this here. Out in Long Island, us in law enforcement had to take down a human being who was in the middle of the road flashing that fire. Here we go.
A stunning takedown. A woman with a gun hit by a police car on purpose to disarm her and take her into custody. What police on Long Island are saying about the fallout today. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Adam Cooperstein, and this eye-opening video raced across social media yesterday. A woman in Long Island seen pointing a gun at police, at drivers, and then at herself, get taken down by that police cruiser. The woman's now in the hospital, and News 4's Gabi Acevedo is live in North Belmore with new information on what police are saying about this too. Gabi. Adam,
ma'am, and we just learned a few minutes ago that that woman seen on that video making the rounds on social media will be arraigned, expected to face a judge later this afternoon. But at the same time, we have Police Commissioner Patrick Ryder saying that the officer should be considered a hero. Nassau County Police say that the woman was pointing the gun at cars and people in the area before officers were able to arrest her here at the intersection of Jerome and Belmore Avenues. Some tense moments for drivers in North Belmore yesterday afternoon.
She got a gun, yo.
Video shows a 33-year-old woman walking in the middle of the street waving a firearm in her right hand while traffic comes to a complete stop. Detectives say she fired the gun once in the air, and at one point you can see she puts the weapon to her head.
Could someone be on drugs? Is someone just going through a mental breakdown? You know, you don't really know.
Then moments later, in dramatic fashion, a Long Island officer behind the wheel of an SUV makes a crucial decision as he accelerates, hitting the woman on purpose, making contact with her legs, knocking her down, allowing other officers to step in, taking the woman into custody.
It's a loaded handgun that she's waving around in the traffic, pointing at people that have got their children and their families in their cars.
I thought it was brilliant that the guy just knocked her down so they could at least...
He said that was a man. Said that's a boy, baby.
You know, get her under control. So I thought that was a great move.
The Nassau County Police Commissioner confirmed that officers collected the loaded semi-automatic handgun that the woman was waving and added that this turned out to be the best possible outcome.
I never am going to Monday morning back my cops. They did an outstanding job. They faced down deadly physical force against civilians and themselves, and they used their vehicle to stop that threat.
That's right.
And we just got new information a minute ago as we were reporting this. That woman has been identified as 33-year-old Ana Carrillo. 33-year-old Ana Carrillo. She has been charged. Multiple charges, including 3 counts of menacing in the 3rd degree, reckless endangerment in the 1st degree, and 2 counts of menacing a police officer and other related charges. That is the new information at this point. Reporting live from North Belmore, Gabby Acevedo.
Oh, Hannah out here acting up. Acting the ass. And shout out to law enforcement for taking that person down. Now somebody had to email me earlier and said, "Oh, Willie, that's a boy." I was like, really? I found the pictures and stuff, and this is the picture of the person. So like at the end of his segment right there, at the end of him reporting, he just said he gave the name Hannah some, but because I clicked on it and it said also goes by Kibber Calderon, 31 years old, also known as Hannah. Is Kibber a male name? Kilbur. Can we... They ain't got no Instagram or nothing. Say Hannah Montana. This could, it could be one of our trans sisters. A gun told them, oh, all right, the New York Post be doing me good out here in these streets. Y'all need some more likes. Can we get some more likes? Well, hell, the likes is above the watchers, so that's a good thing. Say non-binary. Hold up. Oh, all right. That might be a little boy. Right now. That might be a little boy. Kibber. Is Kibber a male name? Kibber Calderon, 31. Who was slapped with 13 charges. All right, that's cute. We got that right there. Hold on. That might be a little fella out here. Hold on, because if this is one of our trans sisters, then they was supposed to report it as one of our trans sisters, right? They dead wrong. Long Island, identified the person in the middle of transaction, yada, yada, yada. Brooklyn, slap round menaces and footage, and also known as Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana was armed with a gun, cattle wrong, yada, yada, yada. I don't know if this is a boy name. I really, really don't know. Upon arrival to the thing, we got that. We ain't really doing nothing. That do look like a little fella, though. Damn, that do look like a little fella, though. I don't know what to tell you. It might be old fella. It just might be one of our little trans sisters. Hope you be all right. You know, we support y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. But when you out here in the goddamn street, acting an ass, acting a whole booty.
Rain expected to face a judge later this afternoon. But at the same time, we have Police Commissioner Patrick Ryder saying that the officer should be considered a hero. Nassau County Police say that the woman was pointing.
So it is a boy name.
Pointing the gun at cars and people in the area before officers were able to arrest her here at the intersection of Jerome and Belmore Avenues. Some tense moments for drivers in North Belmore yesterday afternoon.
She got a gun, yo.
Video shows a 33-year-old woman walking in the middle of the street waving a firearm in her right hand while traffic comes to a complete stop. Detectives say she fired the gun once in the air.
I thought it was a female with old flat stomach out here, but it's a damn football player. Look,
and at one point you
probably play wide receiver or something. You know, you got to stay fit. But
you can see she puts a weapon to her head.
Could someone be on drugs? Is someone just going through a mental breakdown? You know,
could it be postpartum? Could be.
You don't really know.
Then moments later, in dramatic fashion, a Long Island officer behind the wheel of an SUV makes a crucial decision as he accelerates.
You ain't fast enough. We got to speed up. Hold on. Watch your 12, your 3, 6, and your 9. You out here trying to be cute with a gun.
In dramatic fashion, a Long Island officer behind the wheel of an SUV makes a crucial decision as he accelerates.
It's gonna double step to the side. We don't. You supposed to catch out. Like if I move just a little bit, they ain't gonna hit me. Wrong decision. Again, follow your own understanding. This is why the situation had to happen to you. Watch it.
SUV makes a crucial decision as he accelerates, hitting the woman on purpose, making contact with her.
I was just playing, probably fell. I was just playing.
Her legs, knocking her down, allowing other officers to step in, taking the woman into custody. It's a loaded handgun.
A whole woman. It's a whole woman. Hey. A whole woman. You can't argue that. Whole woman. Don't get mad because that's a woman. Got to find something else to do. Oh, speaking of our LGBT brothers and sisters out here in these streets, we got some sad news. And my heart goes out to the LGBT community. We got it. Something that's gonna happen in Central Florida, in Orlando. The great state of Florida. Florida, my state. Stay in your ground state. Bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. We're in 55 life state. Well, in Orlando, we is going to have a problem this season. Orlando's largest, and I think that this comes from due to a lot of backlash out here in the street. Well, Orlando largest pride celebration to make some cuts this year due to the lack of sponsors. Why they done stop sponsoring the LGBT community pride parade? What is we doing? Why?
Come Out with Pride is scaling back this year's celebration.
But
here in Orlando, they say they're not getting enough money.
West 2's Tonight Gabrigadega spoke with the group's leader about how the political climate is making some of their sponsors give less or simply back out.
Wow.
Every October, Come Out with Pride puts on the biggest celebration in the city of Orlando. Lake Eola Park turns into a rainbow of vendors accompanied by a big parade.
It's just taken a very different tone than it was last year.
Water. I am drinking water. Can you say Budweiser? They can get Bud Light.
With just 2 months away, the executive director says some of their corporate partners are giving less money this year. Others will not join them at all.
Corporate sponsors have cut the check just a little bit. No. Maybe we gave you 20 last time. This time we're going to give you about 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? And others just ain't giving at all. Wow. He said they just canceled a big event here in Dallas, Texas. He said couldn't get 75,000. Say it's a reckoning coming. You see it? Do y'all see it? When I saw this story, I was like, oh. People, in a sense, protesting with their damn money.
She blames recent state laws that have targeted LGBTQ plus members.
We've got partners that are just, proceeding with caution.
Proceeding with caution after Budweiser, Target, I think some Disney World stuff, and other places have had problems.
And not really sure as, how to represent their support for the LGBTQ plus community.
Lack of sponsors forced them to cut out some of their booths.
In some ways, it's a little bit like, well, at least we know where you stand. And maybe you weren't an ally all along.
So maybe you weren't an ally because now you're not giving your funds. So at the time I was giving my damn money, I was an ally. But because, let's say, I ain't got it this year, let's just say I ain't got it this year, now I'm not an ally? Strange. They say the men's with men's friends need to GoFundMe.
The spokesperson for Space Coast Pride in Brevard County says they're lucky their sponsors are still showing solidarity ahead of their big celebration in September.
The
Space Coast is a credit union.
Community faced a lot of fear. But this year, it's been really cool to see new sponsors and getting emails saying, hey, we want to work with you and we want to help support in different ways.
More than 200,000 people came out to Orlando's Pride event last year. This year, organizers are not sure what to expect, but they're hopeful that this community will stand with them.
Shout that baby out for having her real. Shout that baby out for having her real. Although I don't think that she's a Dark Hue sister, but she's a Dark Hue. Go ahead.
Pride will still be a point of celebration because the LGBTQ plus community deserves to have that space to celebrate as their authentic selves.
Celebrate their authentic selves. Well, how many years do you have to have the Pride celebration? Y'all already won. I don't understand.
Gabriel Rodriguez, Watch 2 News.
I saw, got to be more careful. I saw a little headline or something to where, if I'm not mistaken, that, let me grab it right here. Let me look it up right now. I think Target was getting rid of its LGBT stuff, clothing. Target, LGBT Pride. Target become the latest company to suffer the backlash. This was back in May. I thought I just seen something new. Backlash against LGBT. The Pride, that's on NPR. I don't know if NPR got the story that I'm talking about. Wait. Hold on. Let me just see real quick. It might be a video or something. That's probably where I saw it at. Probably saw it on a little video. That was 2 months ago. 1 or 2 months ago. I thought I saw that Target was doing away with its Pride section. Damn, I could have sworn I saw that right there. But now I don't see that right there. Oh, whoa. Hold on. The sales or something. Okay. All right, hold on. Wait. Let me put it up here for you. We got to wait for this little commercial. Y'all, I appreciate the support. Thank you. Come on, man, with the double thing. Hold on. All right. Let's see what they're talking about now.
Well, here on Breaking the News, we don't typically get into earnings calls and how companies actually make their money, but today we are going to. We're talking about Target, that huge local company that has made a lot of headlines in recent months, and they're doing it again today with their second quarter earnings announcement. Some highlighting the company's sales being down 5.4%. That's the first drop that big in sales for Target in 6 years. Some blame the
biggest drop in 6 years. Nothing else changed other than going through the Pride merchandise.
Pride Month backlash back in May is this big reason why. But we wanted to find out what's really going on with these numbers. And
say, Willie, why are they definitely blocking a lot of the chats on this? I have no idea, man. YT is doing whatever they want to do, man, and it really does affect progress, but there's nothing that I can do right now.
will these numbers change the way the company supports the LGBTQ community moving forward? Here's Gordon.
Welcome to the Target Corporation second quarter earnings release conference call.
Over the last 3 months, Target as a company has dealt with a lot of challenges. Inflation, changing consumer habits, and a controversy involving their annual Pride displays in stores.
Many of our store team members faced a negative guest reaction to our Pride assortment.
During Wednesday's earnings call, company leaders mentioned the issue several times. The displays caused backlash, and then more backlash when the company decided to remove them. The company didn't say directly how the issue affected their profits and sales, which were down during that time 5.4%, according to the company, but the company did say the issue certainly had an impact, and it has changed their plans moving forward.
In this case, the reaction is a signal for us to pause, adapt, and learn, so that our future approach to these moments balances celebration, inclusivity, and broad-based appeal.
We asked the company for more clarification. Are they going to support the LGBTQ community moving forward? A company spokesperson responded saying, quote, "We'll continue to offer a Pride assortment. As for what is included in those assortments, that changes from year to year, and I don't have any specifics." Meanwhile, the company is dealing with those lower sales numbers, and they're expecting lower sales through the end of the year. And how did the stock market react? Well, the stock went up nearly 3%. Wait, what?
It's good news, bad news.
U of M business professor Mark Bergen says while it's true, the company's numbers show they sold fewer products last quarter, but they made more money on the products they did sell.
They've been learning how to raise prices, which means they've been learning places to explore higher margins.
Their margin is how much the company makes on an item after they factor in all their costs of doing business. Last quarter, Target says their average margin was 27%, a sizable increase over 21.5% last year.
The fact that Target could hold and gain on margins is actually a very promising sign.
Bergen says the big challenge for Target will be finding the right balance between higher prices and pushing away customers. This will be especially important over the holidays, a make-or-break time for retailers, a time also when many shoppers are focusing more attention on prices.
It's an ever-changing game. It's also a report that today is just one marker in time. Over the last year, Target stock is down, but that's the same story for many other retailers its size.
Facts. Facts. Things go up, things go down around here in these streets. I just wanted to play that because I said, I saw something. I was like, this is interesting. Really, really interesting. Let me remove this stuff right here. Who is this lady? No, she's just doing something. Okay, I looked up the Mocha Fest thing on Instagram like I was told to, but let me type it in again. Mocha Fest, because they have a Mocha Fest. They have a Mocha Fest, Atlanta, Houston, and 2023. So let's just do the 2023. Let's see if I can have a good look at it. No, this may not be that one. Mocha or Mosha is one of them. I guess I just have to look at it a little bit later, because I can't, oh, this is the one for Houston. Okay. All right. I need some Mocha video, and we'll go ahead on and do a little Mocha video on Rumble. Now listen, I tried to look up Rumble. I tried to go on Rumble probably like an hour ago, and I guess they was having problems. So I don't know if Rumble is back up now. Let's see. Rumble is back up now. Oh, all right, cool. I guess they was making changes or something like that right there. Listen, give y'all sisters a pat on the back, man. Y'all made it to the end of the midday news. I want to thank all of you all for being around here. I hope that y'all had like a good time. You say Willie in Houston, a man off Earth trying to. Hold on. In Houston, a man tried to break up a fight. Man, let me see. Tries to break up fight. Man in wheelchair. How you spell wheelchair? I think I got it already. Something like that right there. It's something. A man got into a fight. Okay, this click to Houston. I got it. Let's see. They got some video for me though. I hope they got some video for a player. I'm trying to find it real quick, y'all. Oh, all right. Oh, wait. It's 32 seconds there. We ain't got nothing longer than that right there for what I'm seeing. Wait, a man killed a pregnant woman, hurt in triple shooting. I believe that this here may be the one. Was this about 4 days ago?
New this morning, an argument.
About 4 days ago? Oh, yeah. Well, hell. But that's 31 seconds. All right, bam. We're going to do this one right here. Let me go ahead and put up on the screen for y'all real quick. Well, we're just finna get on up out of here. But let's see. You say, well, I just sent you an Instagram video on your email. I appreciate that right there. I'm going to have a look at it.
You feel organic?
Hold on. We got to wait for the doggone commercial. Oh, I guess they're going to hit us with a double commercial. All right, hold on. Pause it. Bam. Let's see what we get.
Well, earlier we told you about 2 shootings on the north side, but we do have another one. We've got a triple shooting on Houston's south side. Houston police say 3 people were shot outside of a club on Alameda Genoa. Troy Kless joins us live this morning from the scene. Troy, police say an expecting mother was among the victims.
Yeah, that's right, Daniel, but police say that she was shot in the arm and she is expected to be okay, but one man was killed and another man was hurt in that shooting overnight. So Houston police say that it started around 1:30 Sunday morning in the parking lot of this club here on Alameda Genoa near Leah Street. Now, first responders say that the male victim was pronounced dead here at the scene and the pregnant woman was taken to a hospital. Now, police say hours later, a vehicle with bullet holes and the third gunshot victim arrived at another hospital. And again, at this point, Daniel, officers are still trying to figure out what exactly led up to the shooting.
And some kind of altercation started in the parking lot. At this point, it's unknown what originally started the altercation and unknown who the suspects or suspect description is. All I know is multiple shots were fired.
And police say the condition of the third victim is unknown. However, they say multiple people were in the car when it arrived at the hospital. Now, detectives said earlier today that they went to the hospital and are taking statements from the people who dropped off the third victim, and police do not have a suspect description at this point. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, well, I could just go to the article to see was this the same story?
In Houston's south side ends with one man being shot and killed. Police say 2 men, including one in a wheelchair, they were arguing at Cullen Plaza and Cullen Boulevard in Wilmington Street. During the argument, a third man, they say, tried to step in to stop the fight. That's when police say one of the men pulled out a gun, shooting and killing the man who tried to step in. HPD says the shooter ran away from the scene. They're looking for him right now and trying to figure out his identity. An argument in Houston's south side ends with one man being shot and killed. Police say 2 men, including one in a wheelchair, they were arguing at Cullen Plaza and Cullen Boulevard in Wilmington Street. During the argument, a third man, they say, tried to step in to stop the fight. That's when police say one of the men pulled out a gun, shooting and killing the man who tried to step in.
Man, yo damn business. What is we doing?
HPD says the shooter ran away from the scene. They're looking for him right now and trying to figure out his identity.
So then what was this one?
When I served, my work.
All right, cute. No. Mind your business out here in these streets, man. What is we doing? What is we doing? Hold on. Dog, I'm trying to find out to do the side to the July 19. Bam, bam, bam. That's what we got. Yep. You follow your own doggone understanding. You may end up dead in the hospital, shot, stabbed, picture on the t-shirt, all that fly stuff right there that we be talking about around here. But look here. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end, like I had to say it prior, but then we had to come on back around here and see what else going on. Listen, appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Let me remove myself. I got these beautiful babies behind me, so I want y'all to be able to see exactly what's behind me. Now, I done clicked the wrong doggone button. That's not a good thing. Let me remove me. Put them beautiful babies up there. Let me hide this. Put this here down. Put y'all right there. Grab myself. Put myself back up here. Have at it. Enjoy. Good little shout at them beautiful babies out there. Shout out to all the flat stomachs. Because it takes work to keep a flat stomach. So shout out to all the flat stomachs. Now, if you're young, we expect for you to have a flat stomach. But it's so sad that a whole bunch of you all is young and y'all don't have that flat stomach. Somebody need to talk to you. Somebody need to have a discussion with you out here to get your bodies back right. Y'all remember, we got to do blood pressure check, get your little blood pressure machine. We're coming up on the weekend. And tomorrow is STD Friday, so we want to be able to participate in STD Friday tomorrow. So let's make sure that our blood pressure is good today. We need to at least make it through the day. Here, you can't participate today. You can't participate tomorrow if you don't make it through the day. I'm trying to help y'all with this right here. You know what I'm saying? On some true player stuff. Shout out players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I'm just here to help. Thank y'all for being around here. What is the day? Thursday? All right. Listen. We're gonna try to do a rumble too. All right. We coming back here at 8 o'clock. We coming back to YouTube at 8. We rumbling at 9. YouTube 8, Rumble 9. YouTube, Rumble 9, 8, and 9. I need y'all to be around here in support of a player like y'all often do. Appreciate the support all the way around. Thank you. We're getting the thumbs up and all that there, man. Listen, and I know that a lot of you all was writing, you seeing ads and stuff like that right there. That's what YouTube doing. That is what YouTube doing. I don't know if it's a good thing, but I can't say that it's going to be a bad thing because it do help creators actually make some more money. You know, we come to work, but just like you come to work to get paid, we also come to work to get paid. So it just may be a good idea that they are deciding to do it automatically, which the content creator has the choice to stop them from doing it. But I say I ain't stopping them from doing shit. Nope, because if they thought about it, hell, they trying to benefit from it too. The more ads they show, the more that they get paid. The more ads they show, the more that we get paid. So, and I can still add my own ads whenever I get ready. But a lot of times I forget to push the ad thing because I don't be liking to play the ads. But now it's on them. So y'all got to get mad with them. You can't get mad with me. You can't get mad with this pimping. Nope. I come to work, just like you go to work. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Remember, please go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe. Thank you. If you would like to support a player, click on the gear link on the website. Thank you all. We'll be back at 8. I'm gonna see y'all at 8 o'clock. I done hit that doggone button, man. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day until 8 o'clock.